Hi everyone, and today's current obsession is do-it-yourself phone cases. So I just ordered the iPhone 6, and I just got these clear cases. This one was $2.99 from eBay, and then this one is a Ringke brand. It's like with the hard plastic on the inside and then the bumper on the edges. This is the bag that it comes in. If you want to look for this one, it's about $8.99 depending on where you get it from. You can get it on Amazon or eBay. It also comes with this design it yourself tool. It's just the cutout for the inside. Oh, that's not the Ringke, sorry. The cutout for the inside of the case. And it gives you instructions on how to do it. Okay, so let's get started. I've already made about 10 so far, actually 12 if you include these ones. And so this one. What you need is you need to go on to either, I use Pinterest, or you can use, what's one of those, any of like the sites that are like Pinterest that you can get Tumblr, or you can use Tumblr and you can get pictures printed up. Just like type in iPhone backgrounds or, you know, just iPhone wallpapers, and it'll bring you up with a bunch of wallpapers that look similar to these, and you can customize it. Like my iPhone 6 is going to be the gold one, so I like to stick with a lot of like the gold colored things, just so that, you know, I don't want to, I bought the gold one, I still want to kind of showcase that it's gold, so I bought things that have, well, not bought, but downloaded pictures that have gold in them. So what you want to do is you just want to pick your pictures. You can download it to your phone and try to download them in the best of quality, because sometimes, like the ones that I got printed, not all of them came out in the best of quality. And you want to make sure that it's big enough that it won't print. Like this one I bought, this I didn't buy. This one I downloaded, and it looks like it came out, when it printed to the copier, it came out as a 4x4. So it wouldn't work, obviously, because it's not the same size as the case. So you want to print it to be the 4x6, and this is like a 4x6 one. And I just found a bunch of them, and just send them to your local printer. So like I downloaded the Walgreens app. If you have that, you can print photos to Walgreens and it'll be ready in like an hour. So, and actually mine was ready in like 10 minutes when I sent it to them. So I just printed a whole bunch of different backgrounds that I liked, and I did it from my phone, so it was super easy. And these are the ones I haven't made yet. I did like 30 of them. But you can just do that. Send it off to Walgreens. Look for a coupon online. I found one and I ended up getting half off of, you know, it was like you buy 75 prints, and, you know, so I just sent a couple other pictures there and I ended up getting half off. So you can do that, and then once you get them printed, we can start making them. So what you need is obviously the do-it-yourself that comes with the Ringke. You might want to just buy the Ringke one just so that you can get this. I don't know if you're able to download it. I know some places they'll allow you where you can actually, like if you go on Google search it, you should be able to just download this without having to buy the Ringke, because it does work in other cases. Like this is a $3 case I got off of eBay. It's like a glow-in-the-dark one, and it works. Like it actually fits inside of it, so, you know. So you need this, and you're also going to need your pattern, which is what I got. You're going to need a paper clip or something to hold it, and that's optional. You know, if you want to free ball it, you can, but for me it's just a little easier. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need a Sharpie marker, which is optional, and I'll show you what I use a Sharpie marker for. And you're also going to need a pen. Quick tips, like when you're doing this, make sure that when you're tracing it onto this, that you're using the right side. Like, I want the pattern to show up on this side, right? So I mean, well, I'm sorry, I'm not holding it. I want the pattern to show up on the back of this case. So you can either hold it like this and just remember where the cutout is, or you can automatically already start to make sure you put it and then just slide the case out the way. And I'm just saying that because I actually did mess up and had to just, but luckily I hadn't cut it, so I could just retrace it before cutting it out. And I actually ended up having the camera on the wrong side, and then when it was time to put it in the case, it was showing the wrong side, you know, the white. So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. You can trace on the front, or I prefer to trace on the back. When you're tracing on the back and the front, it differs. So when it's on the back, you'll have this side, your camera should be to the right, and when you're tracing on the front, your camera should be to the left. So that's just like a quick rule. If you want to trace on the front, you can. I trace on the front for things that I'm not able to see. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, when I did the Eiffel Tower one, I needed to make sure that I was getting the Eiffel Tower, and if I was looking at the back, obviously I wouldn't be able to tell. So I covered the Eiffel Tower, and then would trace it on the front and then cut it out. So that's an option. But for this one, I will be tracing it on the back. Now, I want them, you can do it two ways. You can either just start it on the edge and trace it, and that's good if you just have like a uniform pattern, like how this one is, so it doesn't matter. You don't need it in the middle, and it'll save cutting time because you won't have to cut this edge here. But for this one, since it is in the center, like it kind of goes at a point, I want to put it in the center, and since I know it's in the center, I can flip it over and just put this in the center. So we'll flip this over, and you just want to put your template on here and just line it up and try to make it as centered as possible. And then to hold it in place, I take the clip and I just clip it, and you can pop it down if you want or keep it up. It's your, you know, it's your choice. If you also want to make sure that it's perfect, or, you know, turn it this way and you can hold it up to the light. Obviously I can't do it for you here, but you can hold it up to the light and you'll see the outline and you'll see where it's going to go, just to make sure it's perfect, and you can adjust it accordingly. So once you do that, go ahead and take your pen or your marker or whatever you're using, and you just want to trace the edges. And I'm just going to do this quickly because I already made this one, so I don't really, it's just to give you an idea of how to do it. And you just want to trace, 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 trace. Okay? Really easy. Once you trace, pop it off. Ooh, it kind of messed up there, but that's your pattern. So then you just want to take your scissors and just follow along the line. And just follow it all along, and I'm not going to show you because it's really self-explanatory. And then when it comes out, you will have your pattern, and it'll look like this. And when you're finished with that, you just go ahead and take your case, and if you've done it right, it should line up. Pop it in, and there you go. You have an iPhone case, or any phone, depending on, you know, what they have. So that's all. You know, it's really easy. It's really fun. You're saving money. Imagine if you had to buy all of these cases. Oh, another thing, just real quick, because with the Sharpie, why I said you might need it. For cases that have black, I don't know if you can even see it, but see if it'll zoom, if it'll focus, I'm sorry. But maybe you can see it's like white right here, just a little bit, because of where we had cut. So what you want to do is just take your Sharpie, and this only really works for like the cases that have like black on the edges. Like this one, you know, you could leave the white edge because you wouldn't notice it unless you had like a gold marker, and this is optional. It's just, I don't know, it kind of bothers me, I guess. And just go along the edge, just the cut edge, with your marker, and it'll just make it more seamless. You know, just make it blend in, and I'll just also go along right here just because this is black also. And you can do the whole thing, but you don't have to. I'm just doing this part because I can, you notice the white, and you might not be able to see it on the camera, but you notice it in person. So now it's like you no longer see like that white that was right there. And so yeah, that's it. You just pop it in. Oh. And you can switch it out when you want. You just pop your phone in over top of it, and there you go. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope, you know, you guys make a whole bunch of phone cases with this, because this is like, I don't know why somebody hasn't come out with this sooner, or maybe I'm just late to see it, because I'm like in love with this now. Like, I've already bought so many pictures to just make cases. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video, or the next current obsession. Oh, which will actually more than likely be an iPhone 6 unboxing, just so I can try all the different cases and see what it looks like. So, alright, talk to you guys later. Bye!